be live on YouTube. Yeah, just being a little quiet here, passing by some people. All right, we are live on YouTube. How's everybody doing today? How's everyone doing today? Welcome to the show. It's a nice day here in Redwood City, California, where I live. Slight breeze, about 75 degrees. That kind of rhymes. It does rhyme, huh? And I'm out and about. No, except for my allergies, congesting my throat so I can't talk. And I'm out and about, which is what I'm trying to say. Just about to get another walk, kick in those feel-good hormones, those endorphins, and ready to share some exciting news with you folks here about some changes coming here immediately to this channel and my secondary channel, Coach Eli 2, uncensored live streams. And we're going to get to one of those at the very beginning here because most of you may not have heard that effective today, my chats are going to members-only chats. I'm waiting for this one person to pass on the other side before I cross. So, if you haven't noticed, you need to be a member to chat in this chat here. Now, my secondary channel, Coach Eli 2, uncensored live streams, is not monetized yet, but it's getting close. Very close to being monetized. We're getting closer and closer to 3,500 watch hours. We're almost there. We're inching closer each and every day. Because my lady and I keep on just pumping out content like there's no tomorrow, right? And that's what it takes to grow your business, your brand, to get a channel monetized. You have to have dedication. You have to be devoted to what you do. And today, I'm going to even share some of the struggles of being consistent and how to work through those struggles if you're going to be a successful YouTuber or entrepreneur in the online world. It's not easy. You've got to be consistent. You got to want it really badly, and you've got to fight for it each and every day. And it may not take off right away. It may take years before it takes off. And you may hear a lot of people tell you, do something else. You're a failure. Your business is failing. You haven't made any money. You haven't done anything. Do something better with your time. Right? You're not cut out for this, right? If I had one single penny for every time I fucking heard somebody say that about me, I'd be a millionaire right now. But guess what? I'm here each and every day, continuing to fight the fight because I believe in myself. I believe in myself, and what I really want to do here is help each and every one of you learn to believe in yourselves. And that way you can accomplish whatever it is that your heart's desire, right? Got somebody coming on the side of the trail. I'm going to wait a second here. So let me first start off by sharing. This is episode number 329 of Walking with Purpose, live from the San Francisco Bay Trail. And just going to do a brief intro today and get right to it. We're going to be discussing changes to my content and members only chat. And I'm going to be very transparent with you folks here, because this is the video, this is the live stream I'm going to refer people to if they ask me why I converted my live stream chats and premier chats to members only. So the live stream replay of this will be sent to anyone who asks me in the comments section or within a future live stream or anything like that, or emails me. I'm just going to send you a link to this because I'm not going to explain it a million times. And quite frankly, you know, there are people on social media that, you know, don't like me, and, you know, there are a lot of good people like me that aren't liked by not so good people, right? And, you know, those people just try to waste your time and suck up your energy in any way that they can. So even to them, hey, if they send me an email or they reach out to me in the comments section or in any other way, I'll just send them a link to this. This is going to say it all. And so yesterday, I decided to add a 6th membership package here to my main channel here, Coach Eli, Elias Melas. By the way, I forgot to mention Coach Eli, Elias Melas, this channel here, my main channel, been around for about 3.5 years now. Just reached 7K subscribers. And I want to thank each and every one of you that has subscribed and has continued to support the channel through thick and thin over the last 3.5 years. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And here's to the next 7,000. Actually, my next goal is 10,000 subscribers, because then I'll get a merch wall. And shortly before I hit 10K subs, I will be creating some Coach Eli merchandise. And then also adding that merchandise to the merch wall that you'll see, you know, right below the video section of my videos here on my channel. So that's something to look forward to. So I added a 6th package to my membership package because YouTube started allowing creators that are in the YouTube Partner Program. Anyone in the YouTube Partner Program now gets instant access to channel memberships, right? And before they only allowed you to do 5 packages. Now they allow you to do 6, and they even added more packages up to $499.99, so up to $500. Don't worry, I'm not going to put out a $500 package, at least right now. I'm not saying I'm not worth that, but I'm not going to do that at this point. It's not feasible, to be honest with you. But they made it easier. They have subcategories, including the members only live chat. So I went onto this channel last night. I think it was at about 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific. Added the members only chat membership package for $2.99 per month, and it was approved in less than 2 hours. Got an email back, and YouTube approved it right away. Thank you, YouTube. You know, when you have a channel that's clean and in good standing for 3.5 years, 2.5 of those years in the YouTube Partner Program, and having no issues, it's very easy for YouTube to, you know, go into my channel and approve whatever needs to be approved. That includes monetization icons that are yellow, where the system misidentifies content as not suitable for most advertisers with the yellow icon. And you submit it for manual review, and literally an hour later, it's green. I've had absolutely no issues on YouTube through the monetization program and getting things done. And whenever a mistake is made, YouTube takes care of me right away. I've had no issues. People that have issues, you probably deserve those issues, or you do deserve those issues, because, again, your YouTube channel works like your credit history. If you have good credit, lenders are going to give you the best rates and give you more money, right? If you have shit credit, you're gonna get less money and pay higher interest, right? Same thing with YouTube. And your channel is clean, you have no community guideline strikes, no copyright strikes, in my case, no copyright claims, even no copyright claims and stuff like that. Whenever they need to approve something, they just look at the, they look at probably some competency number on the channel, and mine's probably 90+% accuracy. And they're like, this dude is clean, he's good, we're not even gonna look, we're just gonna approve it. We trust him, right? That's the way you want to deal with people. You want to have a trustworthy reputation. Hey babe, I really have exciting news. Oh really? Don't tell me you're pregnant, babe, because you can't get pregnant, baby. You're in menopause. Hey baby, I have real exciting news. I wouldn't mind if you were pregnant, to be honest with you, but you can't get pregnant. And you're a year younger than me. You're 47, so that's what we really need right now in this world. We need an Eli Jr. Oh, man. I wonder what it would be like if I had a son. I wonder how my son would turn out. If I ever had any of my own kids, I would be so protective over them. It'd be fucking ridiculous, and my lady knows it. Sometimes I'm a little overbearing because I care so much about people. I care about protecting the good from the bad, and sometimes it gets a bit overbearing. And I think I'm always going to be like that, but I'm working on trying to get better at that, you know what I mean? But baby, what's your big news? What's your big news? Baby, are you still there? Or do I need to reset the chat because maybe it froze? I'm going to reset the chat and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back live. What's your exciting news, babe? Are you typing it out? Are you waiting for the right moment? Did you lose your internet connection, baby? While I wait for my woman to share her very exciting news that she has. So I added the $2.99 members only chat option. It's $2.99, okay? $2.99 wouldn't even get you a half gallon of gas in most parts of the US nowadays, right? And yes, I'm going to do the same thing that everyone does. I'm going to break it down to 10 cents per day. We rounded up to $3, which it's practically $3 a month, right? $2.99, $3, almost the same thing, right? 30 days average per month, 10 cents per day, right? So it's going to cost you 10 cents per day to chat in my live stream chats, right? Now, I'll talk about Coach Eli too here in a second, okay? So what are you going to get for $3 measly per month? You're going to get access to basically ask any questions you want during my live streams. And the people that are members are more prone to be quality members that are here for the right reason, that are not going to be trolling. They're going to be more mature, and there's not going to be a lot of distractions in the chat. You're going to get my full attention during my Walking with Purpose streams, and soon when we get Coach Eli 2 monetized, my in-studio streams. I'll share more about that in just a few here. So babe, I don't know, you said you have exciting news, and now you're making me wait, right? You're playing that game, right? You are building up anticipation, huh, baby? That's all good. That's all right. Now, as far as, the members-only chats go, I'm going to make it very clear, like I did yesterday on my live stream last night with my lady on Coach Eli 2. I'll share more about that in just a few. But I believe I mentioned it yesterday on my Walking with Purpose stream as well. Just because you buy a membership package doesn't mean that you're exempt to YouTube's community guidelines and my guidelines. You're still subject to everything, right? So if you're a troll or a hater or someone that is going to buy a $2.99 per month membership, right? And you're thinking that that's going to give you freedom of reign to troll me and talk shit about me and other people, you're going to get banned immediately. And I'm going to thank you for your $3 at the same time. And you can talk all the garbage you want. Oh, I'm gonna report you to YouTube for blocking a channel member. Well, go ahead. And when they see what you wrote, they're going to say, well, he did the right thing, sir. Ma'am. So how about you do us all a favor and just save your money, save your time, and move forward. We're moving forward here. I'm putting this out there because every so often, you're going to get someone that always tries to ride the line, skate the line, or even cross the line, right? Now, in addition, if you don't want to purchase a $2.99 per month channel membership so you can chat in my live stream chats, which are going to be primarily members only from here on out. I mean, I may do some fully public ones occasionally, but they'll be primarily members only chats. The stream itself will be public. It'll be publicly available. It's just the chats are only going to allow members to chat. Now, moderators are free. Moderators in a members only chat do not need to have a membership to moderate the chat and chat in the chat. But moderators do not get free access to any of the members only content. So if I were to put these live stream replays to members only or any other content to members only, moderators would not get free access. For that, they would have to purchase a membership. And if you want to access my video, my members only content video archive, and I have some members only live streams I did on the replay. If you want to access that, you will have to bump up your membership to a minimum of $4.99. I have 5 additional packages ranging from $4.99 per month to $99.99 per month. The 5 packages from $4.99 per month to $99.99 per month will all get you the same thing. It will get you the members only chats, but it will also get you the pre-recorded videos that are members only, and it will also get you access to any members only live streams I do in the future. The $2.99 package will not get you that. The $2.99 package will only get you the ability, will give you the ability to chat in the members only chats, like happening here within this stream. We've got a bunch of trucks that are just flying by on the side road there. They're doing work. I do also want to make it very clear that my pre-recorded members-only content and my members-only live streams will be subject to copyright. My public ones will not be. So I'm just making that very, very clear so people understand that. Members only content is content that I'm going to be creating in addition to what I do. And it's going to be content that I put a lot of time, more time and effort into, that is going to be paid content behind the paywall. And if people rebroadcast those, you will be immediately subject to copyright. But as far as the public stuff goes, like this stream and my public streams, no problem. No problem at all. Members only content, different story. Now, if you choose to not be a member and you're not a moderator, you can actually send as many super chats or super stickers as you'd like. And you can send super, chats for as little, I believe, as $1 or 99 cents on the iPhone, right? But if you're going to send, $3 super chats each month to chat, why not just buy a channel membership and be able to chat unlimited? It's $3. That's all it is. It's $3. Babe, you said I really have exciting news. I'm going to reset the chat and come right back because I'm not seeing your message. I'm here, love. So, babe, you said, hey, babe, I really have exciting news. You plan on sharing that exciting news, baby? Or are you going to hold off? Are you trying to keep us in suspense, or what's going on, baby? While she figures out what to do with that. So a few more tidbits regarding the members only chat. I'm just going to be very transparent. What that means is, for the time being, until the members, more members are built up on this channel and my other channel gets monetized, Coach Eli 2 gets monetized, until that gets built up, there may not be that much engagement happening here because I don't have a whole lot of channel members, and I don't have a whole lot of moderators left anymore either. That's one of the other changes I've made. I've removed a lot of moderator wrenches because I take that very seriously, and I'm going to be very, 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 very careful with with who I give access to down the road and who I give free stuff to down the road. Like I mentioned last month, in case you missed it, my lady and I decided, effective July 1st, a little over a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, that we are no longer going to be helping anyone for free. And anyone we were helping for free, that stopped on July 1st. And that's because we figure, hey, if people value what we do for free, then they'll value it enough to pay for it. And my rates are very reasonable. The same thing, if you have something of value, if you're getting value from these shows, and you get value from chatting in my chats, you're not going to have a problem paying $3 per month to do that. When you convert things to members only, not the whole thing, like I said, the streams are still public, but when you convert the chat to members only and put out some more members only stuff, you start to see who's really around for the right reasons and who's not, who's truly supporting you and who's not, right? And that's okay if people don't want to support my channel or anyone else's channel at a monetary level. But that doesn't mean we have to continue giving you everything for free. We can give certain elements or aspects for free, but not everything, right? So that's another reason why, I'm switching things to members only chat. And I've done this in the past and I flipped back. But this time I'm not flipping back. Now again, I may occasionally run some public chats on my public live streams in the future, but that's going to be very, very rare at my discretion, right? Most of the chats, if not all of them, will be members only chats, right? Has to do with the phone call. So you don't have to mention it here, baby, but you're talking about that phone call with one of the people that called you while you and I were waiting for another phone call earlier today, right? This has to do with something regarding your future. I mean, we don't have to, take the cat out of the bag, right? But you can give me a little hint, and we could talk more about it privately later tonight. Now, as far as Coach Eli 2 goes, give me a second here. I got some people coming. I'm going to move over here. There was a lady coming with her baby. I didn't want to freak them out with the camera or anything. My lady respectfully, maturely, and professionally says, yes, babe, we definitely will need to talk about this. So is it good news, baby, or is it not so good news? At least give me that, baby. Is it good news, or is it not so good news? Come on, baby, you can type a little faster than that. I'm sure you heard me by now. There's like hardly any latency on these mobile live streams. It's only like a 3-second latency. Waiting on you, babe, before I get into the Coach Eli 2 segment. Well, it depends. Is this regarding you or is this regarding me? We talk about the cost. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. You know, baby, here's the thing, right? I don't ever try to be rude or try to steal anyone's thunder or try to put a damper on someone's parade, right? I'm always honest and truthful. But apparently now, what we were talking about earlier, you were excited about it, and I was saying, well, yeah, it's exciting, baby, but what's it going to cost? And what's the risk, right? And see, that's what men do, baby. It's not about, me trying to steal your thunder or your parade or taking anything away from you. It's about already understanding the situation before you even present it to me, because I've dealt with shit like this before, right? And all I'll put it to you is this way. It's a similar situation as, your daughter when she went to go, get a designation and did absolutely nothing with it, right? It was a waste of time and money, right? You have to ask yourself, before you invest money in getting training for a trade or something like that, or a certification, what's it going to cost you? What's your return going to be? How long is it going to take for you to get that return? Are there jobs available for that, right? Is it gonna pay you enough money, right? You gotta look at all that, right? And that's the thing, like, no disrespect to women. That is the difference between men and women. Women respond to these things emotionally, and men immediately put on our logical hat. See, now, baby, you've already had the emotional aspect of it, and now you're thinking about it logically, and you're like, oh shit, we gotta talk about the cost. Oh boy. You see, baby, I knew this was coming. And again, I'm not trying to steal your thunder or your parade or take anything away from you. I'm just saying that's the difference between men and women. The difference between men and women is that women react to everything emotionally first, based on how they're feeling in the present moment. That's what you did, and that's normal. And I get that, right? And I come in with my logical hat, and you're feeling like I don't care, and I'm trying to steal your thunder or parade. No, I'm not. I actually love the shit out of you. I love you so much, I'll do anything for you. I'm also going to try to protect you from not wasting your time on stuff. I'm not saying you're wasting your time on this. I'm just saying we really got to talk about this logically. So, baby, let me ask you, you're my lady. Are you open to having a logical conversation with me about this tonight with no emotion? Because I got to tell you, the only way this conversation is going to work is if it's logical, baby. If it involves emotion, number one, we're not going to get anywhere. Number two, I'm screwed, because then my logic will make absolutely no sense. It'll have no value to you, right? You get what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real, baby. I'm keeping it real. Anyway, let's talk about Coach Eli 2. Coach Eli 2 will be monetized very, very soon. In 2 weeks or less, probably, it'll be monetized. Unless I take a break, or unless, our watch time goes down. We've been getting a pretty good amount of watch time on all of our live streams and live stream replays. So at the rate we've been getting the watch time, it should be 2 weeks or less. Once Coach Eli 2 gets monetized, these streams you're seeing here right now, the Walking with Purpose live streams, will move over to Coach Eli 2. And I will also be creating membership packages on Coach Eli 2. I'm not sure if I'm going to put any pre-recorded videos on there, because it's going to be primarily a live streaming channel. So I may just create 2 packages. One will be a $2.99 members only live chat package, like you have an option to do so here on this main channel. And then the second one may be, 5 additional packages that will allow you to access members only live streams and members only live stream replays. And I'll create 5 packages ranging from $4.99 to $99.99, like I have here on this channel. But there will more than likely be no pre-recorded members only content or pre-recorded content on Coach Eli 2 uncensored live streams. I have put out some pre-recorded content on Coach Eli 2, but again, once I move all of my live streams to Coach Eli 2, which includes these Walking with Purpose streams, any pre-recorded content will go right here on this main channel. Even if it involves responding to something that happened on Coach Eli 2. So if you want to keep up with everything, if you want to be a part of everything, or have the option to be a part of everything, okay, my suggestion would be to purchase the $4.99 per month. Now, you can spend more, but after the $2.99 members only chat level, the $4.99 level and all my other packages in between up to $99.99 give you the same thing. It's just up to you how much you want to donate each month. They're going to get you the same thing. So if you choose at least the $4.99 package here, it will get you the member only live chats. It will also get you the pre-recorded members only content, and will get you members only live streams as well, and pretty much any other perks I will be offering in the future will be a part of packages $4.99 and greater. Now, I may end up changing the packages down the road. If that does happen, you will be notified I changed the packages. It'll automatically cancel your package and refund you the last month. And then you'd have to re-sign up under the new packages. If that does happen, I will update you folks at that time. But my suggestion, if you just want access to everything, go for the $4.99 per month members only package. That'll include the member only chats and everything else. If you just want member only chats, just to be able to chat in members only live chats and premier video chats, the $2.99 one will get you that, but nothing else. Yeah, baby, we'll talk about everything tonight. We'll talk about everything tonight, babe. And, all I'll say this, I don't want to disappoint you, but, some things cost too much money and are not worth the return. And there are other options you have to accomplish the same thing that'll cost you far less or cost you nothing. So we will assess the entire situation tonight. We're gonna have a logical conversation. Hopefully you won't bring too much emotion into it, because this is a serious conversation regarding your future career and stuff like that. This is involving my lady's future career, folks. She's got some great options right now, and until we get our business going here on YouTube and my coaching business, right, she wants to supplement her income, and I don't blame her for that. So regarding those changes, regarding channel changes, that's pretty much everything. The only other thing, and I was going to mention something and I totally forgot it. I totally forgot what I was going to mention. And on my way back, I'm going to talk about some other things that you may encounter if you're considering becoming a channel member on this channel here, or Coach Eli 2 when it gets monetized within a few weeks or so. If you're considering becoming a channel member, I really want to be transparent with you folks. And excuse me, my apologies, it's these allergies. I mean, it's one of the worst allergy seasons ever. My lady knows it, baby. You know it. You have allergies too. I want you folks to know everything about me and not have any surprises. I really want to be as transparent with you as possible. This is YouTube, and if you search Coach Eli, Elias Melas, or Google or whatever, and you look into me, there are a lot of people talking shit about me, trash talking me. There are some things I've said in the past on some live streams that I didn't mean. A lot of that stuff has been removed by YouTube, or the creators have buried them, or YouTube's buried it. But if you look closely enough, there's still some negative content out there regarding me. Not as much as there used to be, but there is still some. And I really want to make it clear. I'll wait until I start walking back before I share that. Because even if you're going to spend $3 per month, which is really not that much money, even if you spend $1 or a penny, I want to be transparent with you. I want you to know what you're getting for your money. I want you to know who I really am. And that I'm not perfect and I make mistakes, but I've learned from my mistakes, right? I've learned from my mistakes. And part of what I do here is I teach people to not make the same mistakes that I did. Or if you do make the same mistakes that I did, to learn from them and overcome them much quicker than I did. I wasted a lot of time doing many things in my life that hindered my progress. That includes on YouTube and in the real world, right? And if I knew back then what I know now, I could have potentially been further ahead, but that's okay. I learned my lessons, and now I'm here to teach you what I've learned. And hopefully it can help you do things the right way the first time or maybe the second time, not the 100th time. For me, sometimes it's taken 100 times to figure out one thing. I want to help you folks figure it out within a few tries, so that way you can focus all of your energy to make it better and more successful, rather than having to screw up 100 times on everything like I did to learn what I know today. That's the honest truth. Let me reset the chat here, folks. I'll be right back in a second. All right, we're back live. Got 8 people in the box. Got 2 thumbs up. How about we get more than 2 people smashing the thumbs up? You can smash the thumbs up even if you're not a member. So how about we do that? You know, give my lady and I some love. We're here working hard to help you folks. We'd appreciate that. So, to continue saying what I was saying a few minutes ago, before I took a little break on the observation deck. What a beautiful view, huh? You know, if you folks are considering getting a membership through this channel here or Coach Eli 2 once it gets monetized and has membership packages, and you look into me, my name is Elias Melas, Coach Eli, and I've had a lot of experiences in life. I've made lots of mistakes in life, and I learned a lot from my first 30 to 40 years of life. And, you know, I've been doing the life coaching thing for 5.5, almost 6 years now. Started doing it when I was 42, almost 43. I'm 48.5 right now. And even though I learned a lot about the real world, I hadn't learned a lot about how to deal with people online. I didn't learn a lot about, I didn't know a lot about trolling and hating and dealing with the court of public opinion. You know, when I came out on YouTube 5.5 years ago, almost 6 years ago, on my former channel that's no longer around, you know, I had a girlfriend at the time and we were creating content. We had no idea how crazy some people are and how far they push things and take things into real life, right? And so, you know, I unknowingly got involved with some people that, you know, create content to intentionally trigger people and get people to react and get people to say things. And there were times where they got me to say some pretty nasty things because they intentionally triggered me. I wasn't aware of this while it was happening, but now I know what happened, right? And I learned from it. And what they would do is then take these videos and make compilations and put all over all over YouTube and the internet all the bad things I've said. And then they would say, is this how a life coach behaves? Is this how professional, is this professional for a life coach? Well, the problem with these people is that they're the biggest fucking hypocrites, because they're the most unprofessional group of people I've ever come across. Yet they question my professionalism, right? When I have a bad day because they intentionally triggered me to use me for content, right? To use me as a guinea pig, right? And so, if you're considering becoming a member on this channel and you do some digging on me, you're going to find these videos. You're going to find some nasty things people have said about me, and it's all not true. None of it's true. None of it's true. You want to find out the truth about me? Go run a background check. I'm clean. Okay? Only thing on my background was a bankruptcy like 13 years ago. I made a mistake with a lady, charged up my cards, filed bankruptcy, immediately turned things around. And here in California now, bankruptcy stay on your record for 10 years. So for the last 3 years, my credit's been perfect again. So here's the thing, folks. What I'm saying is that don't listen to what people say about you on the internet. If you want to look into people, and you have the right to do this, run a background check, right? Anyone's legally allowed to run a background check. Now, what you do with that information is what makes it legal or illegal, but you can check anyone out for your own concern of whether you want to buy into them or not, right? So I ask you folks, if you come across negative stuff said about me, to just understand that it's just a bunch of angry and bitter, immature and insecure grown-ass people that are jealous of people that are capable of doing what I'm doing. And I'm not saying I'm all that. Trying to be as humble as possible. But I love what I do, and I know I'm good at what I do. And if I don't believe in myself and know that I'm good at what I do, then how the hell can I expect you to believe in me or anything I say or do, right? Or even anything my lady does, because we're a team, right? So that's another thing I wanted to put out there. Another thing, whenever things like this happen, and make changes like this, you're always going to have people making videos. Oh, Coach Eli is, ruining his channel more than he already has it ruined by making everything members only chat. I'm not ruining shit. It's actually more beneficial, because I would rather have 5 or 10 people in my chats that are paying $3 a month and are talking about positive things than have 100 people that are just trash talking and not even here for the right reason besides, instigating shit to get a reaction, trolling, right? And that comes along with YouTube. Everybody gets trolled. This is not just me, and I'm not complaining about this. Everybody gets trolled. Even the biggest YouTubers get trolled, right? Okay? But when you get to a certain point in your YouTube career, right, you learn how to handle this stuff. And if you want to ever grow past the trolls and haters, you have to learn how to move past them and not let them get to you, right? And I've definitely learned how to do that. The only reason why I'm mentioning this here is because these people will do whatever it takes to get to me. And when they can't get to me, they attack everyone and everything I care for, including my woman, my family, and my future audience. They've done that before. At this point right now, I really don't care. They can do whatever they want, because I'm coming out here being proactive and saying, you're going to encounter people like this that are going to try to tell you I'm a piece of shit and I'm no good and I'm a phony and a fraud. But if you really look into me, and again, run a background check on me if you'd like. My name is Coach Eli, Elias Melas, Elias Dimitri Melas, right? You'll see who I really am. And then you can decide who to believe or not, right? Babe, you still around? Got 11 people here, 3 thumbs up. Can we get some more thumbs up, please? Smash the thumbs up. Share this out on your community tab. Share this out on social media. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, anywhere. Share this anywhere you feel you have an audience of people that would benefit from this type of content. I honestly feel anyone and everyone can benefit from positive, uplifting, personal development type of content. Let me reset the chat and I'll be right back. All right, we're back live. Another thing I forgot to mention is that even though I'm running a members only chat, members only will still be on a 15-second slow mode. And that's because even sometimes members can go rogue, and I want to limit it to 4 messages per minute. So that way, if somebody starts to spam the chat, I can typically catch them before they severely spam it, right? But the reason why it's going to be only 15 seconds and not greater is because I can, if people are going to pay for your stuff, they're technically supposedly going to be a little more trustworthy than someone that's not paying for your content, right? Now, on Coach Eli 2, I don't know if you folks have noticed, I've bumped up the slow mode to 45 seconds. And that's because, I'm not monetized there yet, and I can't run members only mode until I'm monetized and get my channel membership packages all set up. And that'll happen the day I get monetized. So that means, 45 seconds, that means you could send 4 messages every 3 minutes. Put it to you that way. Or 2 messages every minute and a half. 45 seconds times 2, 90 seconds, that's a minute and a half, right? 1 minute and 30 seconds, right? And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to try to keep my chats. I've been trying to keep my chats as clean as possible. The trolling has become much less on my channels, but it still happens. We ban people right away and we don't acknowledge them, but it still happens. And for the people that are there for the right reasons, we want to make it as pleasant of an environment as possible. Only reason why, again, I'm mentioning it here now is because I want the people to know that are going to invest in my channels and in the business with my lady and I, that we're doing everything we can to make it as pleasant as possible for you. We're going through great lengths to keep this a safe place here. And even though, it may not be a matter of safety, we want to keep the annoyances to a minimum or get rid of them totally. It's most of these, trolls and haters, most of the trolling is innocent trolling. But it's just really, really fucking annoying when you're trying to talk about some serious subjects and these people try to throw you off your game, right? And again, I just want to mention each and every one of you that my lady and I and the moderators, and between me using Nightbot spam protection for YouTube chats and the YouTube block words list, there's no other channels. There are no other channels better protected from all this than my channel here, Coach Eli, Elias Melas, and Coach Eli 2 Uncensored live streams. And if you would like to get my advice on how to protect your channel as best as possible, you can reach out to me and I'd be happy to help you. Maybe I'll do a video on that at some point. How to properly set up Nightbot. I bet that would be a really, really popular video. I'll probably do that on my main channel at some point after Coach Eli 2 gets monetized. I think my lady is probably taking a nap. she has darts tonight, so it got a little bit warmer. It's probably above 80 degrees right now. So I'm feeling warm now. Traffic on the 101 is rolling smoothly. Just give me a second, folks. Just trying to catch my breath here, breathe in the fresh air. Take a moment of silence, let you hear the planes flying by. Listen to the beautiful sounds of nature. Oh, an update for you folks, another update. My lady and I were going to be going out of town for the day on Thursday. But we're going to do it Friday instead. I'm actually going to go see my lady and I are going to go see my lady's mother for the second time. And I'm going to get to meet my lady's mother's sister, which is my lady's aunt. That should be interesting. I've made it past round one with my lady's mother, and I will tell you that woman grilled the shit out of me. Like I've never, like not even my high school sweetheart's parents grilled me as hard as my lady's mother did. And you know, shit, I was 47 years old. Well, I was already 48 when I met her mother. I was 47 when I met my lady, and she was 46. We're like a year older now. I'm 48, she's 47. But yeah, it's a good thing I had all that experience. You know, I've been through so much to the point of where I've built such a strong level of emotional self-control. And I've just learned to let shit go. I don't let things bother me, right? That when my lady's mother came at me, and I understand why she did. She's trying to protect her daughter. I get that. And some other things too. I think it was because I was talking about my lady's family without mentioning their names for example purposes. And it kind of triggered her mother. And I just, you know, I apologized to her, and I still bought her and her daughter, my lady, lunch, and it was all good. So I get to see her again. That should be interesting. At least she knows more about my character now, and she knows how well I've at least tried to take care of her daughter, who's almost as stubborn as her, or maybe exactly as stubborn as her mother. It's like double trouble. Now I get to meet my lady's aunt, which is, you know, her mother's sister. And this could be triple trouble. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm getting into, but hey, it is what it is. I'm like, fuck it, you know? I'm a man, I can handle anything. If all three of them come at me, I'll just say, hey, it's all good. Let me just pick up the tab and you ladies get what you want. Suck my pocketbook dry, and that way I'll just keep you happy, right? I know I'm kind of joking about this, but kind of not. But let me tell you something. If you have some money to spend on your ladies or on your lady, even though it shouldn't be about the materialistic things, like money does make women happy. I don't care what anyone says. I know my woman is not a gold digger. She's not. But even for women that are not gold diggers, women love gifts, they love new clothes, they love all this shit, right? And don't get me wrong, I like that too, but I try to balance things out. But women, no matter how good they are with their money, women spend a lot more money than men. You know why? It's because of their damn emotions. They see everything, it triggers an emotional response, and then they want to fucking buy it, right? That's what happens, right? And as a man, you have to understand that, right? If you're going to date a woman, it's going to cost you. You can try to minimize that cost as best as possible, like I do, but but it's still going to cost you something. Trust me. You're not going to be squeezing the milk for free. Trust me. That's why some guys say it's better to pay for it than to have a girlfriend, right? Or get married, because you'll pay for it more, right? Then not only do you have to pay for it, you have to answer to it as well, right? If my lady's still listening, she's probably like, you son of a gun, right? Oh, baby, come on. You know, there's a lot of truth to what I'm saying, but I'm just trying to lighten the mood a little bit, you know? Trying to be honest about it. It is what it is. I accept it. That's the way women are, right? And I love the company of women. You, just a woman. I was saying that in general because I do enjoy the company of a woman. Let's put it that way, right? My lady sometimes will say, you know, you want to send me home so you can see your backup girlfriend. I'm like, when the fuck do I have time? Even if I wanted to have a backup girlfriend, when do I have time? When we're not together, we're either on the phone all the time, we're working on something, and we're texting and doing all that. Like I don't even have time to breathe, baby, with you. No disrespect. And she's like, oh yeah, he's right. But baby, that's because I've never loved anyone like you before. And when I love hard. No shit, baby, I got it. It's all good. It's all good. Got 9 people in the box, 4 thumbs up. Thank you to those of you that are here. You know, if you're here and you're watching and you're not banned, you know, consider spending $2.99 to purchase a channel membership so you can chat in the members only chat, or spend an extra couple more dollars, $4.99, $5 per month, and you get everything. You get to chat in the members only live chats, you get the members only videos, and you also get the members only live streams and live stream replays. The on demand, they call it on demand, right? I call it a live stream replay, they call it on demand. Well, that's what it actually is, because when it's live, right? When it's on the replay, you can watch it whenever, you can scrub through it, etc. Now, on YouTube live streams, you can scrub back while you're live, unless you do what I do. I turn the DVR off because I don't want people scrubbing. I want people paying attention, stay focused, and engage live. Walking these trails, or this trail, pretty quickly lately. We are at 63 minutes, an hour and 3 minutes. Got somebody coming on the other side. Also, folks, at some point down the road, my lady will be coming out public completely. We are not going to be doing that quite yet. We may be doing it sooner than we expected. So stick around for that. You know, it's we were talking about it, and it's gotten to the point with my lady where she's like, you know, I am who I am. And, you know, I don't want to hold myself back anymore just because some people want to find out who I am and then dox me. So why don't I just dox myself? Well, that's a good point. It's not about the doxing that I'm concerned. It's about the harassment. It's about, you know, these people harassing your family and, you know, harassing your friends and really looking into you. And they would do that solely for the reason of you being my lady, and they don't want me to be successful. They want to try to tear me down by getting to you because they can't get to me. That's the truth of the matter, right? But it's funny because my lady and I have talked about this before. You know, it's like because of, some things that her ex-husband did, and he's a pretty prominent cop here in the Bay Area, and he knows some local FBI agents, because the FBI has like 56, field offices in the country, right? And a few of them are here. Like there's one, I believe, in San Francisco and San Jose, right? So her ex-husband, knows people and he has good access to be able to, put people under, confidential protected status. So, even looking into my lady, it would be hard to find everyone. And even if they did, it's like my lady and I are at the point right now where we just don't give a shit, right? We just, we have nothing to hide. We just want to really help people. And it breaks my lady's heart that she can't come on camera with me, at least at this point, and put her name out there and just show people how much stronger she is. But again, the only reason why she's not doing it yet, and I'm telling her not to do it yet, well, I'm not telling her, I'm suggesting to her. Let me make it very clear, because I don't tell my lady anything. I don't force her to do anything. I may strongly suggest things, but it's still her choice, right? The only reason why she isn't doing it yet is because, she wants to protect certain elderly members of her family, right? But even then, my lady said, if they try to call even my mother or my father or other members of my family, they would just tell these people to fuck off. And I'm like, that's great. I said, your mother would probably be pretty good at doing that, baby. I mean, your mother didn't tell me to fuck off, but your mother came at me pretty good when I first met her, and she had somewhat of a reason. I'll give her that, But I believe your mother would be able to handle it. We still want to try to avoid that as much as possible, because it's just stupid. But again, my lady and I are at the point where it just doesn't matter. We're solid. Her family knows me. My family knows her. Like, there's nothing to hide. Everybody's been warned. Everybody knows the situation. Everyone knows what I do and she does, right? And that's another thing. If you're going to be a public figure, like on YouTube or social media, word of advice is, before you put out your name publicly and show your face, right? And people can run background checks and look into you, your family, your known associates, all that, right? Make everyone aware that you're a public figure. Make everyone aware, of the potential trolling, right? At least give people a heads up, because when it happened to me, initially, I was oblivious to it. I was oblivious to it 5.5, almost 6 years ago. I didn't even know what the hell it was. I was just kind of playing along with it. And I got caught up in drama because it was getting me more views than I was getting initially. And I thought I was growing. I thought my channel was growing, right? But I'm a life coach. I'm not a drama channel, right? When I realized that basically I was targeting the wrong audience and I had to learn how to deal with hateful people on the internet and trolls and stuff, that's when I started to handle it better. But if I could go back and do it all over again, knowing what I know now, I would have done things differently initially, right? But again, I had no experience with trolls and haters. But now that I have that experience, anyone that wants to start an online business, like my lady, has never gotten involved in the content creation world, right? And fortunately for her, she had me as a great mentor. And quite frankly, she experienced so much. She got attacked and trolled, and people were coming at her even behind the scenes. And if it wasn't for me stepping in and making her aware of what's going on, and her withdrawing before she said too much, she would have probably been run off the platform. But because of my experience in explaining what happened and teaching her how to better handle it, like I learned to better handle it, she's still here. And now we're moving forward stronger than ever. And we can help you folks in the same ways. We still have 8 in the box. 8 in the box, 4 thumbs up. Can we get some more thumbs up, please? Smash the thumbs up. We got 8 people here. We should have 8 thumbs up, right? Come on, be kind. Let me reset the chat. We're heading towards the end of the trail here. Probably another 10 minutes and we're gonna go off the air. All right, no new messages. We're all good. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention my lady and I did a great stream on Coach Eli 2 Uncensored live streams last night, titled Trauma Dumping. Something I unknowingly have been doing to my lady and some other people. And I've learned to more so even realize what's annoyed certain people about me when my intentions were never to annoy them at all. You know, sometimes you may have the greatest intentions, but the way you come off, you know, is misperceived as not the right way, even though to you it may be the right way. To other people, you know, it gets perceived differently, right? And my lady, you know, shared this article with me the other day when she was at my place. And last night I was like, you know, we still need to do our part 3 of the millennial special. We did part 1 and 2 last week, and part 3 is going to probably happen tomorrow or Thursday. But last night I decided to do the trauma dumping show with the article she sent me. It was very interesting. It hit home with me. And when I got home from my walk and was taking an hour and a half break in between shows to eat dinner and stuff, when I messaged my lady, she goes, "I'd like to join you on the panel tonight if you like." And I'm like, hell yeah, you can join me on the panel anytime you want. I was trying to give her the night off because she had a long day and I didn't want to overwhelm her, right? She had a bunch of other things to do. She's got a lot going on, right? And I told her earlier, before going on my walk, I'm just going to do my walk. I'll do the show by myself tonight. Just relax. You've had a long day. I don't want to put any pressure on you. And you see, when you just let people relax and you don't have any expectations, then they just want to do things for you, right? So the fact that my lady said, "I'd love to join you on the panel if you'd like," and I'm like, "Of course, I'd love to have you. Are you sure you want to come on and you don't want to rest?" She goes, "I'm sure." Okay. That's another thing I'll do a show on at some point, folks. You know, things will happen. And I've kind of done these shows before. Things happen when you least expect them, right? Things happen when you least expect them. You know, if you sit by your phone waiting for a woman or a man to respond to you regarding a date or something, you're going to be sitting there waiting forever. If you just go on with your day and do your thing, right? Whatever's meant to be is going to happen, right? And when you just focus on what you need to get done within yourself, you know, everything else will just fall into place. And if you're the type of person that's sitting by the phone waiting for it to ring or waiting for a text message or email or whatever, right? You put out the aura of desperation. And that's just sending out the wrong message to the universe. It's basically making you come off really needy and desperate and insecure. and weak too. And this more so applies to men, but in the modern world, it applies to women as well. Trust me. Even us men, you know, after a certain point, you know, even though women are going to be a lot more needy than men, naturally and biologically, if they are way too damn needy, it gets pretty annoying. So even though women are typically exempt, in the past have been exempt from all this, they're really not anymore. You know, weak, needy, desperate, and insecure behavior, even coming from a woman, is annoying to a man nowadays. Why? Because women have been liberated. Women have become stronger and they're flexing their muscles. And hey, if you're going to flex your muscles, no problem. I'm going to treat you as an equal, right? I'm going to treat you as an equal, right? You want equality? I'll treat you like an equal, right? That's how my lady and I are. We treat each other as equals, right? And she truly does treat me like an equal. The thing is, you know, it's like I've never been with a woman as strong as her. I mean, I've been with strong women, but not as strong as her. This woman is super strong. She's super, and I'm not saying, she is strong physically too, don't get me wrong, but she is very strong-willed. She's a fighter, right? Doesn't put up with any BS. And I don't have a problem with that. The thing is, like when she gets that way, she's exuding more masculine energy than feminine energy. So I try to let her say what she has to say, and then I try to bring her back down to a calm state so that way she can exude more feminine energy, which is what attracts me to her the most. All right, folks, get your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We're going to be going off the air in just a few minutes. What a beautiful day. I got up early today. I thought my lady and I had an appointment, a phone appointment with someone today, but it's not until tomorrow. And something private we're not going to talk about. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. At some point, I think we are going to talk about it, but not yet. So, and there's a reason why the appointment day was confused. There were two different documents. One said today, one said tomorrow. I'll just put it that way. But our appointment is tomorrow, so got up super early to be prepared and ready, and it's a day early, but that's okay. We'll do the same thing tomorrow. No big deal. Give me a second here. All right, folks, final chance to get any questions, comments, and concerns. I expected nothing less than only my lady to chat. Members only chats, we'll do that initially until we find the right audience. It's not a big deal. I'm not upset by it. The right audience will come. The right audience will have no problem throwing a couple bucks, a couple shekels, right? To support a good channel. And support a good cause here of helping people. Truly helping people. I don't know, I was thinking about possibly doing a show on Coach Eli too tonight. I may just take the night off. See how I feel when I get home. I got a bunch of shows lined up for Coach Eli too. It's just about when I go live and do them. And that's why I haven't been really scheduling things. All right, folks. I want to thank everyone that was watching. And thank you to my lady, for chatting. Keep it locked here to Coach Eli, Elias Melas. Subscribe, bang the bell, select the notifications if you haven't already done so. Also, go to my secondary channel, Coach Eli, 2 uncensored live streams. Nightbot's been sharing the link every 7 minutes, or just go to youtube.com/life coach. /Coach Eli Uncensored. youtube.com/Coach Eli Uncensored. I'm going to reset the chat, and I'll be right back to wrap things up. Sorry, I was talking with my brother. That's no problem, babe. All right, babe. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go off the air. Babe, I'm not going to talk with you until after your darts because I need to rest. I'm a little tired. And I may end up doing a show tonight. I'm not quite sure, but I got to go home, eat, and rest. And so have a fun night at darts. The rest of you have a great day. I go live later tonight on Coach Eli 2. You'll get a notification. If not, we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.